Welcome back. This is Gallery Watch, and today we are looking at poets in the Kenyan poetry space. We just had poet Rizzi before this. Now joining me is RJ, a special young poet. We're going to talk about her, get to know her journey, get to know more about her, as well as she's going to also give us a performance. I'm telling you, and maybe I'm going to let poet Rizzi compare up a building. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
How are you? How's everything? How's COVID treating you?
Tunaliva there at a time.
Ni poa basi. Now tell me about you. Tell me about yourself. How did you get into poem in the first place? Why Koni ulianzanga in the first place? And also specifically, why you called RJ?
Okay, Chatwanze na my name. I'm called RJ. It means I'm just real. So jina ilitokea back in high school. My friend tulikuwa tunacheza na jina yangu because I'm called Fresha Wanjero.
Okay.
So akicheza nayo pale kwa board naona akaandika Fresha, Frasha. So then I can remove the other letters, then she put R and J from Fresha. So nikatafuta meaning. Akaniambia unaweza jiita RJ and stuff. Nikatafuta meaning, niko like by the way juu mimi napenda msame real kukua mtrue. So nikasema acha ni
just real. That guy. Yeah. She gave you a name, so you better be friends.
Yeah, we are friends. Yeah.
And why poetry? How did you even, get into it in the first place?
Poetry, naweza sema in primary nilikuwa napenda kusikiza a lot of stuffs za poetry. Nakumbuka nilionanga teardrop. I can't remember the other guy because nilikuwa mdogo. So it was more of a competition, ilikuwa life and style. So nakumbuka nikaona naona wana rhyme vizuri. And plus nilikuwa napenda kurap, but rap na poetry it's easier cause rap kuna flow.
Lazima na beat.
Though bado niko tu na kama.
Definitely I'll support you. Lazima uingie rap scene so long as I'm here.
So nikaanza hivyo, then nikaanza kufanya poetry za wase different kama Raf mshairi. Nilikuwa nashika pieces zake nazisema. Actually he's my mentor. Yeah.
That's great.
So like ikafika tu hapo sasa ni vile nilifika high school nikaanza kujiandikia zangu. Then naandika namtumia na ananiambia vile iko, ananiambia iko poa. Then pia there's this poet called PTP. He's also a great person and a mentor also to me. And pia poet Andrew.
No, poet Andrew, great. Now, poems zako zinaongea kitu nini? What inspires them in the first place?
Poetry yangu inaongea about the society. Okay, mimi nakwanga somebody, it's hard, nakwanga ngumu kuji-express in kujiongea nini and stuff. So poetry it's more easier cause niteka the message through and also pia the society, what things can affect watu because utapata msi atakwambia story yake. So huwezi ambia another person, so see I use that poetry, that word yenye niko nayo to inspire another person.
Wow.
Yeah.
So something you and poetry have in common. Society's major thing kwa poems zenu.
Yeah.
Nikulize, for people like us when you're tuko tu inje, we're seeing you guys from the outside. We're like, okay, this looks like you're just, saying words, rhyming this, rhyming that. How much practice, how much practice do you put into your work? How many times a day do you lazimu practice do like this is good enough?
Kuna different poets, kuna mwenye anaweza andika piece na ishike sayo ama si lazima andike like anafanya tu freestyle. So for me, if I write a piece, it will take time because I have to recite it, I have to understand it. Na pia I don't just write for the sake of writing. Like I make sure that my piece iko na message, kuna message specific nataka kuiput through. Like for instance, there's this Sauti ya Jasiri. We have Sauti ya Mtaa.
Pia mimi shati.
We were launching an album. So it's more of a group of artists from Kayole.
Okay.
We were around 10. So the main aim of Sauti ya Jasiri is artists coming out speaking about what affects the community, our community.
Yes.
So we were 10 of us. Then we did one song. It's called Kayole All Stars.
Okay.
So us, we decided, okay, there are 3 groups. Kuna Mkuru, kuna Dandora, then we have Kayole. So yote ilikuwa because of Power 254. So Power 254 they came up with this nini project inaitwa Sauti ya Mtaa.
Okay, you were able to be a part of that and you know share your talent.
Yeah, so naweza sema like those organizations like do help artists sana because it's hard to reach a higher platform. Like for me, I don't have numbers kwa social like YouTube yangu, but the time like nime reach kama hapa vile nimekuja, I know that reach different people.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
And I'm happy umesema hivi because I wanted to even ask you a question on that. You know, for someone like you, you're still trying to get your name out there, you're still trying to build a brand for yourself.
Yes.
Do you feel like easy competitions inakuanga enough ama you wish there were more of them each year?
Sipendi mostly staffs na competition.
No, just the platform itself.
The platform.
Yeah, for you know performing and sharing your work with people.
Naweza sema they're enough, but in terms ya TV stations ziko few because utapata for ile tu kweli utapata only few stations wanaletanga poetry. Na wakileta maybe wataleta za watu wa outside country, ama zenye wataleta za people from Kenya. There are few like ni zile tu the same poetry.
Okay.
So like enye naweza sema like platform mingi zikwe za TV mostly.
I'm hoping for that to even change as well from our perspective, so people even work for media itself. Sani nataka kuuliza, you know, being a poet, especially a Kenyan poet to be specific, why do you think poetry is important, especially coming from your community? Why do you think you're able to use this platform to say stories maybe about from people from Kayole or just journey as a Kenyan lady itself?
Okay. Poetry ni important because unapata wale wazee. Mse before akae asikize music plus the generation yenye tuko ni more gengeton nini. So utapata atakaa chini asikize because anataka kusikia mtu anasema nini. So poetry ni important because inafanyanga unacha mtu na question marks. Maybe what if I did this? Kungekuwa na difference. Like my piece inaitwa This Ain't Love. Iko YouTube. Kuna place tulikuwa tunastay though the wife alikuanga anachapwa nini, it's more violence. Yet anakaa kwa that relationship juu anasema because my children, sijui what people will say and stuff. So nikaona why not niandike about kenye ina happen in marriages. Yes, I'm not married, but kenye unaona it's what plus it affect you. Utaona kama hivyo ndo marriage iko kwa mina marriage too so hiyo piece it's more of kuambia mtu afungua macho uone this ain't love, this ain't real, because at the end utapata tu umeuliwa ukiexpect atini mapenzi sijui children and stuff.
Okay. Now it's time for you to give us a piece. I don't know if that's the one you're going to share with us, but the floor is yours. I'm super excited to see this performance.
Okay, thank you. Acha nianze na introduction yangu, then I start with one of my piece. RJ on the beat, RJ on the mic, RJ on the beat, RJ on the mark. When I talk I speak fire. You won't see me coming as I represent my city, my town. 1960 in the 254. RJ on the beat, RJ on the mic, RJ on the beat, RJ on the mic. So a piece in sina jina bado but iko na message. Time imefika sauti ya haki kusikika. Time imefika sauti ya haki kusikika. Mengi yamesemwa but less yamefanyika. We're the leaders of tomorrow but tomorrow never come. Tumebaki tuka kwa base ili base zetu zikuwe louder. Tukistand for our rights but the rights can't stand us. It's only fit for those who have power and money. And as long as umeshona, shomo kama pingu. Women rep wameketi kitako bungeni, si dot wanafaa kusimama nasi. Wasichana vijijini, they're selling their bodies for a piece of pie. Yet she was seated there like the queen you are, the queen you are. Yeah.
Thank you. RJ when you mwongo, by the way.
What?
You're telling me you can't rap on the beat. You were on beat with that poetry right there.
Feel bad though.
I need to talk sense into you. She needs to start rapping, right? Right. Thank you so much for that amazing performance, RJ.
Thank you.
You can share your social media handles, your YouTube. Guys, go support you right there.
Okay. Which camera?
Yes, this one.
So social media zangu ni shipwith, YouTube shipwith RJ, IG shipwith_RJ, and make sure you go and check Power 254. Kuna those albums, kuna 3 songs, kuna ya Dandora All Stars, Mukuru All Stars, then Kayole All Stars. Yeah. And subscribe to my channel.
Thank you so much, RJ. That was RJ right there. Please make sure you go support all the poets who have joined me in studio today, talking about their journey in the poetry scene in Kenya and just sharing their pieces to us. RJ hapa anadanganya juu kurap lakini, but hiyo ni conversation ya siku ingine. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll see you guys right after this.